Hello everyone, this is Minty Fries, and you may be thinking to yourself, what am I looking at? Is it a screenshot of Cerulean City from Pokemon Red and Blue? Actually, it is a 3D model of Cerulean City, which I have made for a previous video in order to create a VR 360 experience. And I thought that it would be fun to do a more low-key fly-through of town and talk about some of the particulars of the model. So let's get started. This is what Red would be seeing as he entered town. I'm sure the first thing he would want to do is find the nearest Pokemon Center, after that grueling cave ordeal with those damn Zubat. At least now he has in his party a Geodude. Here's the Pokemon Center. Unfortunately, I did not complete the interior. I did, however, do the inside of Misty's gym. Let's take a look inside. And of course we have this gentleman, who is the only man who has ever believed in Red, the one who calls him a champ in the making. I'm sure that if it were not for his steadfast friendship and motivation, Red would not have achieved what he has. In contrast, we have this lady, who seems to think we do not have what it takes to beat Misty. We certainly prove her wrong. After being destroyed by Starmie's bubble beam 4 or 5 times. To quote Aaron Henson, "Yo, it might kill me, but it might not." Here we have the Golden Nugget Bridge. Of course, at the end you are challenged by a Team Rocket grunt, who asks if you would like to join Team Rocket. I am sure that I, like many of you, was titillated by the idea of doing so, but of course the game does not allow you. As a being of pure eldritch evil myself, I certainly sympathize with their cause, but it was not to be so. We have the little patch of grass where you can of course catch an Abra. A difficult enough task, but it is certainly easier than spending all day in the casino and trying to win the Abra from the prize corner. Those coins are far better spent on a Porygon. One of my favorite Pokemon, by the way, besides Gengar and Articuno. And we have the Mewtwo Cave. I did not put in anything inside of here, but I find that it's entertaining when looking at models like this, or when watching the show Boundary Break, to see the parts of the game which were not complete. For some it breaks the immersion, but for me it's like looking at a shoebox diagram that someone worked really hard on. It's a cool little model, but it's obviously something that somebody built. It reminds you that it's the creation of a person, and not something in nature. Some people like walking through a park, and some, like me, enjoy playing video games. Here we have the bike shop, where you can of course purchase a bicycle for 1 million yen, or use the bike voucher. Don't quote me on this, but I believe somebody found that if you hack the game to get 1 million yen, which is impossible at the point at which you reach the bike shop, you still cannot use it to purchase a bicycle. The game did not account for that eventuality. Hacking this game must be difficult, because when I tried to use my Game Shark on it as a child, it did not work. I believe it went up in smoke. I don't know why, but the Game Shark would work on any other Game Boy game except for the Pokemon games. If someone knows why that is, please tell me. All the websites like CheatCC just said, "Warning, do not try to use these codes. With Pokemon, it will break." Those were the days, printing out cheat codes and selling them at school for $1. I had a whole enterprise going on there. Anyway, that's about it. Please leave a comment to let me know what sort of thing you would like to see next. I've already done a video on Rogueport from Paper Mario 2, and I did Hyrule Castletown from Ocarina. I haven't released this one yet, but I also did Yoshi's Story. I'm working on animating that one, and I'm not a very good animator. And I also did a scene from the trailer for Luigi's Mansion 3, which is of course not released yet, but I took a screenshot of the trailer and I made a 3D model out of it. That was a lot of fun. So unless anyone has any better ideas, I would like to do Pilot Wing 64. You know, the city area. Actually, nobody knows that game. Also, I would like to do maybe Stardew Valley or Golf Story for the Switch, one of those two. Love those games. I thought that it would be fun to do Kirby's Epic Yarn. That would certainly benefit from the 3D treatment, but it would be hard to do all of those yarn textures, so that would be a fun challenge. So yes, please let me know if you would like to see something different. Just make sure that it's a 2D game, or it could be a 3D game, but just one where you did not have full free reign of the camera. Like in Ocarina of Time, you couldn't just easily look around Hyrule Castle Town. The camera was locked in a lot of areas. That's why I made a low-poly 3D model of it. And if it gets enough likes, I just might address that request and build the model, and produce a 3D video and a fly-through just like this. Alright, let's try and fly under the bridge here. This is always difficult. Alright, yes, did it. Hooray. So yes, I hope that everyone has a happy holiday. And if you're watching this when there are no holidays, then just have a good day.